everyone, this is Happy from odishatv.in, bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Kalma Barrage Road. BJD calls for 4-hour hartal in 4 districts against the closure of gates. Egg attack. Youth Congress activists hurl eggs at Union Minister Radha Mohan Singh's vehicle. CBSE Class 12th results fiasco. Fate of students still hangs as deadline for re-evaluation ended today. Attack on Baijant. Cuttack Police Headquarters DSP takes charge of the probe. Sister Sridevi. The movie lives up to frenzy, gets mega response on opening day. Now the news in details. Normal life was adversely affected following the 4-hour hartal observed by the ruling Biju Janata Dal at Sambalpur and Jharsuguda on Saturday against the closure of Kalma barrage gates by Chhattisgarh. Most of the shops and other business establishments in 4 districts, Sambalpur, Bargarh, Jharsuguda and Sonpur districts remained closed today. Vehicular traffic on NH49 running through Lakhanpur in Jharsuguda district came to a grinding halt due to the 4-hour strike from 6 am today, protesting the decision of neighbouring Chhattisgarh not to allow Mahanadi river water to flow through Kalma barrage to the downstream areas. Normal life was also disrupted in Belpahar municipal area as local residents faced difficulties to purchase essential commodities with markets and shops remaining shut. Party activists and leaders are observing protests in Bandhbahal, Lakhanpur and Panchagaon areas in the district. The ruling members staged protests and blocked roads during the 4-hour strike in Sambalpur, Baragarh, Jharsuguda and Sonpur districts. According to them, residents of the 4 districts, especially farmers and fishermen in downstream, are suffering the most due to the drop in water level in Mahanadi river after Chhattisgarh took a unilateral decision to close 66 gates of the Kalma barrage. Yesterday, the ruling party had staged roadside meetings and organized bike rallies in the 4 districts.
चीफ मिनिस्टर को प्राइम मिनिस्टर को लिखले जल संपद मंत्री को भी लिखा है रमण सिंह को भी लिखा है आम शांतिपूर्ण भाव में आमको जोटा आम जो हक अच्छे जी छाड़ा कथा पानी छाड़ी दिंतु कलमा गैरेज खोली दिंतु आपण मैंने निजे जाकि देखी सी जमी बंद कर देती ठोपे पानी छाड़ूना गोटा मानविकता भी नुहे तो से सब दृष्टि आम यहाँ लोक गोटे सचेतना जगैवाई यहाँ गोटे आज प्रत्याख्यात्मक गोटे आमर 4 घंटिया बंद तो नुहे हड़ताल पालन करा
आज आमर दल निष्पत्ति अनुजाई गाड़ी मोटर दुकान बाजार सब 6टा 10टा बंद बंद कराई पूरा सम्बलपुर टाउन रे गाड़ी मोटर दुकान बाजार बंद अच्छी अठा छक एनएच पूरा जाम कराई लोक स्वतःस्फूर्त भाव निजे बंद कर पूरा पूरी समर्थन रही।
The Youth Congress activists today hurled eggs at Union Agriculture Minister Radha Mohan Singh's vehicle near the State Guest House in Bhubaneswar. The incident occurred soon after the Union Minister left the State Guest House and was on his way to Jatni to attend a program. The Union Minister had arrived here to attend the mega Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas event. According to reports, the Congress activists showed black flags and staged demonstration against the death of 5 farmers in police firing Madhya Pradesh. Meanwhile, police have detained a few Youth Congress activists in the connection with the incident. All eyes will now be on the next Odisha High Court ruling as the deadline earlier given to CBSE authorities to resolve the Class 12th results fiasco ended today. However, the matter has snowballed into a fresh controversy after CBSE sent an email to 18 students who had filed petition in the High Court asking them to apply for re-evaluation for a maximum of 10 questions per subject on Friday evening. Along with the email, the board had attached a photocopy of the answer sheets that the students had applied for re-evaluation. Adding to the students' woes, the board asked them to submit their request by 11:59 p.m. online through a mail address, leaving hardly 2 hours for them to complete the process. This triggered strong resentment among the students and the parents as they were confused as to how they will consider and select 10 questions from each subject for rechecking in such a short time. The High Court had earlier directed the board authority to reevaluate the answer sheets of 18 students who had filed the petition at the court and announce the results by today.
मेल आसी से मैंने किसी रिवैल्यूएट की रीचेक करी ना पेपर सेमती दे जोते सबू मार्क्स 0 1 0 1 सेमती दिखाई एते पेज 35 पेजेस लिखी 10 आसी मोर नहीं तो हो पारे घंटे बेसी 12 भितर आमको मेल करार ये सब पेपर्स 10 क्वेश्चन अरेंज करी तो यहाँ आम एत कर टाइम दरकार.
Deputy Superintendent of Police Bipin Bihari Nayak of Police Headquarters has been handed over the responsibility to probe into the attack on Kendrapada MP Baijan Panda, Cuttack's rural SP Madhav Chandra Sahu informed today. The development came after Subhendra Nayak, a social activist from Jayrampur in Nischinta Koili block, lodged a complaint in this regard. In the FIR, Nayak has demanded thorough inquiry and strict action against all accused. It is pertinent to note an angry mob hurled stones and eggs at Panda and his supporters during the former's visit to inaugurate an overhead water tank project at Jati Parilo village in Mahanga.
केस रो तदंत भार आम जड़े हेडक्वार्टर डीएसपी को देचु विपिन बिहारी नायक जड़े डीएसपी सी तदंत भार नहीं प्रामाणिक तथ्य जो अच्छी वीडियो फुटेज कहार कौन बयान थी ताकू आम इन्वेस्टिगेशन परिसर भितर आणबू तदंत परिसर भितर आणबू आ जो मैंने दोषी थे आईन अनुसार आम कार्यानुष्ठान ग्रहण करूँ.
Living up to the frenzy generated in the run-up to its release, Tarang Cine Productions' 8th venture, Sister Sridevi, got an overwhelming response from the moviegoers during its premiere yesterday at the Jayashree Cinema Hall in Cuttack and Shreya in Bhubaneswar. Lead actor Babushan's craze swept the theatre as frenzied fans packed the auditorium to get a glimpse of the star in his all-new on-screen female avatar. Foot-tapping numbers from the movie seemed too good to resist for the fans who jumped out of their seats to dance to the tunes even inside the theatre. Babushan is seen donning double role of a male and a female in the movie. The female getup of Babushan was really entertaining, said one moviegoer, while another was unable to hide his excitement over the Nagin and Chunni Tale Black Money numbers of the movie. The movie has been directed by Ashok Pati, while Abhijit Majumdar has lent music.
दर्शक मैंने तो ऑलरेडी भल पाइबा दे सारे फिल्म टी को एंजॉय करंतु रजटा को बढ़िया से सेलिब्रेट करंतु.
At least 8 persons were killed and 3 others injured in a head-on collision between an auto rickshaw and a highway on Jagatsinghpur Machagaon Road near Chandol Square in Jagatsinghpur district today. According to sources, the mishap occurred when 10 persons from Machagaon were returning after attending the rituals of Devasnana Purnima at Nimalamatha in Cuttack in the early hours of Saturday. According to sources, the mishap occurred when 10 persons from Machagaon were returning after attending the rituals of Devasnana Purnima at Nimalamatha in Cuttack in the early hours on Saturday. The speeding highway truck that was coming from the opposite direction hit the auto rickshaw, killing 7 of the passengers, including a 12-year-old girl on the spot, and another died while undergoing treatment at SCB Medical College and Hospital today. The deceased have been identified as Sura Das, Khola Jena, Dhaneshwar Sahu, Chandramani Sahu, Sarat Pal, Sudhir Behra and Jagseni Behra. The 3 persons who were injured in the incident were earlier rushed to District Headquarters Hospital in Jagatsinghpur. Later, they were shifted to SCB Medical College and Hospital in Cuttack after their condition deteriorated. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has announced Rs 2 lakh ex gratia to the family of the deceased and free treatment for the injured. Odisha government is taking all possible steps to ensure safe return of the tourists from the state who are now stranded at Darjeeling Hills, informed Tourism Minister Ashok Panda on Friday. Sources said over 45,000 tourists, including scores from Odisha, were left stranded at Darjeeling following a 12-hour bandh called by Gorkha Jan Mukti Yuva Morcha. Panda informed to have spoken with West Bengal Tourism Minister, who has assured of taking steps for secure and smooth homecoming of the tourists. Unidentified miscreants set 2 passenger buses on fire near Kalpana Square in the wee hours in Bhubaneswar on Saturday. According to reports, the buses were parked near State Museum when the vehicles were set ablaze late on Friday night. The matter came to light only in the wee hours after the few locals informed police and fire services about the incident. Though the exact reason behind torching of the buses is still unclear, police have started investigation into the incident. Before wrapping up, the news headlines once again. Kalma Barrage Road. BJD calls for 4-hour hartal in 4 districts against the closure of gates. Egg attack. Youth Congress activists hurl eggs at Union Minister Radha Mohan Singh's vehicle. CBSE Class 12th results fiasco. Fate of students still hangs as deadline for re-evaluation ended today. Attack on Baijwant. Cuttack Police Headquarters DSP takes charge of the probe. Sister Sridevi. The movie lives up to frenzy, gets mega response on opening day. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.